Good morning. Today we are going to do a product review on the Mosquito Sniper System. And I tell you what, this is, almost a necessity, I would say. If you own a cabin or a property owner, farmer, own a resort or something, especially if you're in Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Canada, mosquitoes, black flies, horrible this year. But thanks to this, I tell you what, it has made our whole summer, it's August 6th now, the last couple of months, enjoyable at the cabin. When we first came up here, the mosquitoes could damn near carry you away. But what the Mosquito Sniper System is it's just an attachment that hooks onto any blower. I have a gas blower. This would work on a battery operated blower. If you had a blower that plugs in, it would work on that as well. But what it is it's a nozzle system. It attaches to the end, and then there's a hose that runs to your sprayer. And you can, fine tune the mist right here. And what this does is you kind of got to understand what you're hunting. Mosquitoes, during the daytime, they're going to be hiding underneath tree leaves, plant leaves, like in the back here. I got ferns. Now, underneath every fern leaf, probably a dozen mosquitoes. So, what this does is if you're applying insecticide with, one of these wands, it's all you're doing is, see, it does not push anything. You're getting the tops of the plants, but that's not what you want. That does nothing unless, mosquito lands on top of that. What you want to do is at like 2, 3 in the afternoon when it's really hot, sunny day, no wind, all the, mosquitoes, like I said, and other insects, gnats, black flies, they'll be underneath those leaves. You come in with the sniper system and a blower, that blower is going to just push the leaves up and get your insecticide underneath the leaves where you want it. And what I use, you could, well, kind of go over the whole plan. The first couple of times I sprayed, I used all 3 of these chemicals. Pyrethrin, great one, cheap, kills them, within a couple of hours. It affects their nervous system. This is all natural, the pyrethrin. It's made from, I think, chrysanthemum flowers. That is a good one. I also use this in just like the pump spray at home for box elder bugs. I had a ton of those, knocks them dead. But a combination of the pyrethrin and a real popular one that like professionals use is Bifin XT. It's about $40 a bottle, but this has the same ingredients. It has the bifenthrin, tough to say, same chemical. This is about $20. And as you can see, I hardly used any chemicals. I've sprayed 3 times. The last one, this one, not necessary. It's about $50, but I highly, highly recommend it if you have tons of insects. This is Teco Pro, but there's other, brands, but this is an insect growth regulator. And what this does is, you spray these chemicals on the leaves, then they dry. The insect lands on the leaf and gets just a little bit of basically a powder residue. They fly off, and let's say in the case of a mosquito, to a tire that has water in it. When they touch into that water, look where that chemical goes, and that will stop any larva that's in that little pool. They'll remain larvae. The eggs will remain eggs, and it just basically stops the production of the insects. And I like to, I use that in, we've out the place like June 6th. So June, July was hitting it. Now things are kind of going on the end. Like I said, it's August 6th of their breeding cycle. So before I leave, we've had several rains, and a rain will definitely, you know, get rid of your insecticide. But before I leave, I'll just do a quick spray of just the general insecticide. A couple of things: you don't want to spray near water, for sure not. You don't want to spray near any flowers, because it'll kill anything, and it's going to kill your bees, your butterflies. So you be very mindful of what you're spraying, when you're spraying. We had a whole field of lupine and beautiful wildflowers. I didn't go near that because we got to help the bees right now, and the monarchs. Now they're endangered. So, spray in the woods. Spray. Just be mindful. Like I said, don't spray water near a lake because this shit is terrible for fish. But like I said, the sniper system. I mean, the owners are incredible. I reached out to them. They have a great website, not only just on their product, they have a ton of information on, different insecticides, reviews. But I went with, I think this is option 1, and it was $54, and that includes the unit and the tank. You could get backpack tanks, and they have the unit are like specifically made for different pump sprayers. So if you have a pump sprayer and a blower at home, more than likely they have a mosquito sniper system made for that unit. I just didn't want to dick around, so I went and bought the unit, the pump, so I knew I had the equipment when I came up north, because I didn't want to come up north and the pumpers, it didn't work with the sniper system. Then I got to drive an hour to a hardware store. Nope. But I have another great thing about the sniper system is right now I have herbicide in here. I'm making trails through my property and food plots, and this thing does a fantastic job at spreading herbicide. Again, with your little pump sprayer, you can go, but with this bad boy, I could take a field and, it's spraying at 20 feet out. And I should also, too, with that, when you're spraying like a property, you don't want to go walk into the woods. The sniper system will get that spray 20 feet into the woods. Also, I had tent caterpillars. You could spray 20 feet into the trees and kill different types of insects. Same with the herbicide. You want to get those plants just plastered with like the Roundup or whatever you're using. This bad boy, you'll walk down the trail and makes quick work. But like I said, I have herbicide in this now, so I'm not going to spray. I don't want to kill this, but if you have a blower, you can kind of do the same. But let me just kind of show you what a blower does to, stuff like this, vegetation, to show you how it blows it over to get at the insects. If that was in view, but you can see it. I mean, it blows the fern over down near. You apply the insecticide. But I tell you what, for the value, this, if you got a suburban yard, you got insect foggers. They start at about $400 and quickly go up. $60. This is a no-brainer. And the owners, if you use my name, Dave Sherva, in the coupon code, they'll give you an additional 5%. But I say go for it, man. These things, when the insects are bad, ruins your whole vacation. Especially you got kids and dogs. It's who wants to go outside when you're getting eaten alive? So, hey, if you got any questions, comments, leave them below, and make it a great day. And please subscribe.